So 2 weeks down and 2 weeks to go before BYU takes on Virginia, and today's practice is the theme that has been all week. Another cornerback goes down. This time it's Adam Hogan. Second string cornerback goes down with either a quad contusion or a quad strain. They're still trying to determine that. But it's unsettling and unbelievable that these guys keep going down in the cornerback position.
At least right now, appear to be too serious, but you're also going to be able to get, Dallin Levitt back probably in less than a week. Mike Hague is getting better. So what maybe looked really dire a couple of days ago, when you start getting these guys back, it's really going to help. One thing that is not a problem depth-wise or injury-wise, at least right now, fingers crossed, is the linebacker position. And obviously we're talking about guys like Kyle Van Noy and Spencer Hadley. I thought it was interesting today that Coach Mendenhall talked about Manoa Pakula and Tyler Beck being the guys right now that are kind of neck and neck for that Buck linebacker spot. And on top of that, he mentioned the possibility of moving Spencer Hadley over to one of the inside linebacker spots and playing him with Alani Fu on the outside. He's been really pleased with what he's seen out of Alani. Can you imagine a linebacker core of Alani Fua and Kyle Van Noy on the outside and then Wani Unga and Spencer Hadley on the inside? That's pretty formidable.
And it really tells me a lot about Alani Fua's progression that they're even contemplating it, because Spencer is a fantastic outside linebacker.
Well, there's no question. I mean, Bronco mentioned probably a week ago that, obviously BYU's getting a lot of scouts in right now and people are looking at Cody and Kyle, but he's like, people have really started to take notice of what Spencer Hadley's doing. So, it's one of those situations where, like you said, you want your best four guys. And if you have guys that can be that versatile, then you might as well take advantage of it.
Shifting gears a little bit, Taysom Hill brought up the fact that he finally feels like the offense's execution is now matching the pace. Before they were running stuff quickly, but maybe not as effectively as they were hoping for. And now it looks like that execution is starting to take hold, and that becomes much more effective.
Well, and he also talked about the fact that, because they're getting more comfortable, they're not thinking about it as much. They've had several months now going through this offense and learning it. Cody said, I feel comfortable enough. If we needed to play a game right now, we could. And that's good news if you're a Cougar fan wanting to know where this offense is. Now, I'm sure the coaches would probably say something different, because the players, the players just want to play, and they're ultimately confident, and that's what you want. Right. But it's good to hear that they're at least confident in the scheme and what they're doing, that they would be comfortable playing right now. So as BYU wraps up week 2 of camp, they'll have a scrimmage on Saturday, and then they'll be back at it for the final week of fall camp next Monday. And don't forget, just 2 weeks away from the season opener at Virginia on August 31st. For Dave Noriega, I'm Jason Shepherd for SportsBeat.